The NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And we're off and running from Houston. This taken from the 12. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. It's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
Here we go. 19.
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
He rolls to his right. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Come on.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
It's a loss of 19 yards. It's now 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Pistol now for Milrow. Chased out to his right. He sends this one to the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Hey, I like that. Better field position.
Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's get a stop, boys.
Get the fullback involved here.
Let's get a stop.
Try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready?
Going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. He's going to have them up to that 23. And that one moves for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Get it. Let's go.
Taylor again. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones in the mountains are really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Go.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down.
Cowboy in. Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll start from the 39. Jukes one defender. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Ready.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Offense in the hurry up here. They give on second to Pollard. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they moved the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, break.
Throwing now, Will Rowe. Ball in left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They're now set for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up 6-0 here in the first. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Colts take over first and 10.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's going to have about 2 with second down now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's taken down, so that's how our first quarter is going to end. Just a little momentum boost there for the defense. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Good, gaining out past the 30. And he's finally marked down at the 34.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Starts the return at the 34. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Joe Rowe from the gun. Toss. This is Noel. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I'm not lying.
First and 10 at the 20.
This is Pollard running left. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready, go!
From the gun, Milrow. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
On the jump.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Texans, first down.
Going with Pollard on the ground. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Working quickly here.
Cougar 19.
Go to him again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pull out in front further, 13-zip. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Now a toss play. Taylor. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb and keep going.
And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans They certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, kid, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Pistol formation here first as they come to the line. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. Cuts it to the right sideline. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Colts. We set it down for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll go right back to Pierce. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8. Right back it goes to Pierce. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. Looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hold the check.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Here's Milrow to throw. He puts some power on it, deep one left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
16 yards. That's good for a Houston Texans.
First down throw here for Milrow. Cut, nice gain left side. And it's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Vacates quickly left side. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready?
To the air, Milrow. Short pass brought in. He has room past the 25. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Okay, ready?
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves!
He'll throw it yet again. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So they let 1st down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready?
Milrow now to throw. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Let's go! Ready?
Now it's a bootleg for him. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Pierce up the middle. Oh, what a step on! And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now, as that play came to an end, we saw somebody in some pain down there. And now it looks like they're looking for the running back, Dameon Pierce. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Jones on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Forced out to his right. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
DJ Giddens gets it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down, Indianapolis.
Another pistol, it's Giddens. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
A gain of 12.
Here Giddens. No repeat success of that last one as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Slice kick is up and good. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff, headed left, Pierce. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Jones setting up the play action. Buying some time left. Now he takes it. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Go, check. Check.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
This is one of those situations, Kate, I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
From his own end zone, here we go. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
1st and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Give on 2nd to Pollard. Room to work at the 35. Inside the 45. Tony Pollard. Touchdown. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Going after Alvin good by Fairbairn. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Buying some time right. He's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield and the big play follows.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Throwing here, Jones. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. New set of downs for him from the 46. From the gun, here's Pierce. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there and make that stop. 1st down run, now it's in 5, now 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Running it here with Giddens. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
1st down, Indianapolis.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Come on. Set. Vikings.
From the pistol, give to Pierce. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and this call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Pistol now for Jones. The throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
The run here for Pollard on 2nd down. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this 3rd down, Brock, because this is out at least a few yards behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and 4 coming up now. Again, a run with Pollard. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 6 and a first down as well.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Right back to Pollard. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Double play action here, it's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing deep down the left. Catch is made in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans continue piling it on here in the 4th. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans tack on 7 more to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. And this is Pierce. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. It's caught. Warren. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. They'll run here with Pierce. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
We talked to running backs over the years, Kate, the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the first down play.
Cuts into the right sideline. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Putting a receiver in motion. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Pierce up the middle. And whatever they were trying to do there, so they take him down for a loss.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on. To see a potential run, and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Joey Slye on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that kick a 10th of what the lead stands at now, 30 points.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Juke the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Pistol now for Milrow. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Got his man. This is Noel. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans getting closer to their 10th win of the season. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Come on, come on.
The toss, it's Pollard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. The toss to Pollard here, running right. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Now, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
1st and 10 from the 41.
41-yard line.
First down on the ground. It's Woody Marks. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
3rd down, Pollard. Strong running inside the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here you go.
1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Going left with Marks. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And any time that results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
His kick is good at the ends, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged in midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. So for my partner, Brock Ewart, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL, not EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.